What is a mandate? A mandate is an instruction from a client authorizing an estate agent to market and sell his property. This mandate is a binding agreement. It's a unilateral agreement because the person giving the mandate is only the one person, the owner of the property. But once he has unilaterally given that mandate to an estate agent, it becomes a binding agreement. We get different types of mandates in South Africa. The first type of mandate is an open mandate, which means that the mandate or instruction has been given to more than one agent to list and market that property. So more than one agent can actually work on that property. People sometimes prefer an open mandate because they feel that if more agents work on a property, the property is better exposed to the market. The second type of mandate is what we call a sole mandate. This means that your instruction or mandate has been given to one agent exclusively to market that property and sell that property. Again, sometimes people feel that if they've given a sole mandate to one specific agent, the property is not as exposed to the market as it would have been if the instruction was an open one or an open mandate. However, a lot of agents will tell you that if you do have an agent or know an agent that has a good reputation that you can trust, a sole mandate is often advisable because it means that that agent will spend more money on the marketing budget and will ensure that that property is properly exposed to the market. And it also means that you have one contact person regarding your property. So it all just depends on whether you would want to trust more than one person with the marketing of your property to make sure that it's exposed to the market, or whether you feel that you have one agent that you would trust and you want one contact person when it comes to the marketing of your property. A mandate does not have to be in writing to be valid. When it comes to a deed of sale, the Alienation of Land Act requires that a deed of sale is in writing, signed by both parties before it becomes binding. A mandate does not have the same rules. So a client can give this instruction to sell property to an agent verbally, and it could be valid. Now, it's not just enough for an agent to prove that there was a mandate in existence for him to earn commission. Often, we refer to what is called the effective cause of a transaction. This means that an agent must prove two things to enable him to successfully claim commission from a seller. First of all, the existence of a mandate, which we've already said could be verbal. But secondly, and most importantly, the agent must prove that he was the effective cause of the transaction. If the commission has been dealt with in a deed of sale signed by both parties, there usually is no problem. But it could be that another agent would come into the picture after the parties have entered into a deed of sale, where commission has been negotiated or not in that deed of sale. Another agent could then come into the picture and claim commission. This could be as a result of many different reasons. First of all, that agent could argue that he had a previous mandate and that he actually showed the property to the purchasers and that he introduced the purchasers to that property. If another agent earns commission in terms of the deed of sale as a result of these parties entering into a deed of sale, obviously the purchaser then buying the property and the seller agreeing to sell that property to that same purchaser, this agent could argue that he is entitled to earn commission because 1, he had a mandate, and 2, he was actually the effective cause because he introduced the purchaser to that property. It's not so easy to succeed with a claim for commission if it is not contained in the deed of sale. But a seller can't merely enter into an agreement of sale and cut the agent out because he wants to save on commission charges. If the agent is able to prove the two things as discussed, he will succeed with a claim for commission. This claim for commission will always be instituted against the seller because, like we said in the beginning, a mandate is an instruction by a client to sell his property. So it goes without saying that the claim for commission must be instituted against the seller.